Okay, guys. Today we're in Carmichael's and we're going to go through some of the bush here. We're going to search for what we can find. And before I even start, right here there's the purple bush, and there's a nice beet. There's a nice string, like a string beet, which is this guy right here. It's nice and tasty. This guy right here. So, as I say, I learned that as I started my little journeys of going through the bushes and stuff. So right now, I have my bag. I have my bag. I have two pieces of equipment. I have a little shovel and a little thing to pull out the plants, so I can try to get as much root as I can. Right, so here we go. Let's go. So we're going to try get in. So sometimes your areas like this has some unusual plants. So, and that's what we're looking for. We're looking for unusual plants. Huh? Yeah, you say, man. So, wait, I get. Right now, I just walking through. That's a guy that. Okay, so we're gonna go through this area here. Gonna go down to the bush to see what we can find. It's a nice little area. That's right here, so in Carmichael's. Just someone has, so I'm not going that side, that's for sure, because I am with the bees today. I'm not going that side. I'm going to come back this side and go around. So we're going to go into this area here, and we're going to go around the other side and come in. So as you can see here, there's some dandelion here, and then there's the this plant here, the little yellow flowers. That's a family of the Biden plant, and it's actually very good for you. Here, there's some dandelion here on the ground. You know, these things are usually grown in the wild, but we don't try to cultivate them or pull them up. But my thing is, if you're gonna pull them up, you know, let's ask first, ask the plant, and try to get root, as much root as you can. So I just decided to do this on my way home. I saw the bush and I was like, you know what? Last time I drove past a bush like this, I got the small little guinea peppers. I got a soursop tree. I got a pawpaw tree. So I just decided to, you know, just look in the bush and see this bush here and see what I could find. There's a back of Carmichael's, and when you're in this area, beware of courage. Get to know the courage vine so that you will know when you see it what it looks like. So as I walk, try not to go close because there's some courage over there. So right now I'm on it. I'm on a path, cycle, let's call it. It's a road, or carrot road, basically. So, um, this tree right here, this tree right here, this is a castor tree. Um, this is good for drawing, like information and stuff. When I was younger, my mom would put that on your jaw when you have toothache. Sometimes it hurts a little more because when the tree starts to draw, then it actually like it's drawing out the information and the. I'm looking here to see if I see here. Let's call it now. Courage. I want to see if I find a green courage vine. This is the vine here, but I don't see the dry one, so I don't want to say that it's not. But I would see if I can find a courage vine that's green, so you can see what the vine look like. I think you should know what the old courage look like, what a dry courage looks like right now, by now. So all those are castor trees there. Yeah. And you got a lot of boiling trees and stuff out here. So I'm looking for food, but if I find any plant like those lilies or stuff like that, I'll dig up. So I see something here, so let me just go through this little track here, and I'll fill up this little, as you can see, this nice little purple plant right here. So yeah, this one right here, let's see if I can pull him. Yeah, he's gonna go. Right, so always try to get the root. See, always try to get some root and some mud on it. So I'll take this guy to his new home. And though we didn't get nothing to eat as yet, it's still a nice plant, a nice potted plant. So you put this guy in a pot when you get home. So we found two so far. I'll get the name of this plant and I'll let you guys know later on. So he goes into the bag, and the smaller one, he goes into the bag also. So you see the condition. When I go home and I put him in some different plant pot, within about 2 weeks, or close to 2 weeks, you'll see how lovely he will catch. And there's nothing wrong with pulling out the like plants if you're going to take them home and replant them and give them like a new home. There's nothing wrong with that. But the only thing that's wrong with that is if the people that own the property catch you and decide that, you know what, leave that there. But otherwise, there's nothing wrong with that. It's that you're giving the plant a new home, someplace it can thrive better, it gets water, it gets taken care of. So I don't think nobody will quarrel with you for that. So here, I just decided to do this because as I was passing the other day, I looked and I saw, a lot of bush over here. Let me see if I can find anything interesting. So we're just gonna look. I'm not going onto anybody's property. I'm trying to stay on the wild path, basically. I think this is the new bicycle track too in St. George. So we're not looking to go onto anyone's property, we're just looking to see what we can find. So I'll double back up, but on this walk back up instead of walking back on the track. What I'm actually going to do, I'm going to walk onto the inside of the campground where to see if we could find any medicinal plant or any plant that we think would need a new home. So I'm just going to walk. You can see I'm on the inside now of the ground. See here with a campground. It's a cane. It's an old. It's not an old campground. It's just a campground. See, all this is Carmichael and St. George. It's a lovely, lovely, lovely place. When the fields are full of sweet potatoes and cane, it's awesome. You see this all this acreage just full of cane, full of whatever that is planted. When it's nice and green, it's awesome. Even when it's not this dry and it's just green, it's awesome. So we're gonna just have a peep, see if we can find any nice dandelion growing or stuff like that. Anything that we could dig up and take and give it a new home. There's a bean-like vine right here. I don't know what kind of peas or beans these are, but I'll find out. Actually, they'll grow wild all over the place, so it's not a must that we should pick them right now. So I'm just looking for any plant that look out of place and needs a home. So, and when you are doing these jungle walks, forest walks, bush walks, it's always good to always look ahead to make sure that there's no wells or stuff like that. So if you're going into the bush, you always step lively. But I'm not in the bush as right now. I'm at the side of the bush, so I look further down, so that when I get there, I've already seen how it looks. I don't have to be worried about no wells because I look in advance. I look a good ways down, so I can more concentrate now on looking in to see if there's any plant that needs a new home or any vine that needs a new home. So, the sun is nice and I won't say hot. It's not really hot right now, but nice, it's bright and it's lovely. You can see it's nice and lovely. It's not really hot. It's not really hot. So we've been walking for 13 minutes so far and we only found this purple plant, but at least we found something and we can replant this guy. And you know what, I've seen some castor trees and I don't have any home, so I've seen a little small one right here, and I'll just take him up with me, try to get some root. Remember, every time you're pulling a plant, always try to get some root so it'll be easier for it to catch when you replant it. Always try to get root. So we put him in the bag. Keeping my hand until we get up a bit further. So I'll plant this one home closer to the back and let it run it round. So I have two plants to give new homes to. So you see, when you're walking about, you see some things that you never really pay any attention to. I just walked over that road and I didn't realize it was a bridge. So you can see it's a bridge, and so I guess this is a water there. When the rain falls, that's a water path right there. So we're going back now towards the car. And it wasn't a base walk because they've gotten tree plants, no medicinal plants, but there's some dandelion over there, but I have some of that home already. So I'll not pull up anymore. This is sugar cane. For you guys that overseas that don't know what sugar cane looks like, this is sugar cane. This is where the sugar actually comes from. The brown sugar, the dark sugar. So this is where it all starts, from the lovely sugar cane. And Barbados is known for its different varieties of sugar cane. The juicy, mostly I only know the juicy and the red one. I can't remember the name of the red one, and I think there's something called a 129. But you would have to check with the cane experts for the different variety of names to our lovely sugar cane. Okay guys, that's it. That's it for today. As I said, we got 3 plants, no medicinal plants today. Hopefully on our next journey out, we will get some medicinal plants. And I have a story to share with you guys. It's actually a plant that I started eating recently, and it is so filling, and it's actually really good for the body. So I will share that guys with you the next time I go in journeying and I see the plant. I wouldn't tell you about it unless I see the plant, because some of you guys would be amazed. Anyhow guys, my name is Pedro Richards. I'm in Carmichael right now with St. George. Follow me on YouTube, share, subscribe, like, hit that notification button so every time I put a video you will get it. And that I'm happy to have you guys on my journey. I'm out. Bye.